Yes, good morning, everyone. I am audible to you. Yes, good morning, everyone. I am audible to you. Okay, we'll start the session. Sorry, there was some technical problem. I was not getting the audio. So I was when I joined the session. So again, they have sent me the new link. So that's why there was a delay start. I hope you understand that there was some technical issue. So shall I start the session? Okay. Our friend Vijay was there on Saturday. Our another friend, I forgotten his name. He is not there. And Mohammed, you have joined few days back. Again, you discontinue on Saturday. So Abdul, I didn't remember you. This is your first session, or you have attended earlier? Just give me 1 or 2 minutes for introduction. Just then I'll start the session. Vijay was regular. Vinit, is it your first class? All of you are able to hear me? Oh, sorry, Vinita. Is it your first class? And Abdul. Okay. So if it is your first class, we have not discussed much. Like I have first day, these all recordings will be available to you. It will be sent to you even on our YouTube channel. These first 3-day sessions are available. So the first 3 sessions, I just first day I went through the what are the topics which we are going to cover. Second day I told you the introduction of Linux. So this is the file I'll be sharing with you. So this is the file I have made. So in that we discussed what is Linux operating system, why we should do this course, what is the important advantage, features. We have discussed this and the different flavors. Then after that, in Saturday session, we will have session on Monday to Saturday. So I went through the structure of the Linux OS, where exactly what detail will be there. Then after that, on Saturday, I shared with Vijay Kumar and one of our friend. He was regular. I think why he did not join today, I don't know. So I shared with him the VMware link and also the ISO image link. I think Vijay Kumar, you were there, no? So have you downloaded that? Have you downloaded? So yes. So today onwards, we'll start the main sessions. Today, you just go through my previous 3 sessions. In that first session is about what are the topics which we are going to do. Second session, introduction of Linux. What is Linux? Third day, the structure. Now, today is the main day. Today onwards, we'll start the practical. Yes, Vinita has replied to me. Abdul, you are able to hear me? Are you comfortable with our first day session? Today, if I start the practical onwards, installation today onwards, main session. Can you able to just reply, respond, Abdul? Everybody has replied. I'm waiting for your reply. Abdul, can you able
Yes,
to
sir.
hear
Yes.
me? Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
shall I
Yes.
continue then for today's session?
Yes.
Will you go to the
Definitely.
previous my recording? Nothing much in that. Still, if you
Okay. Okay. I will go through it.
have any doubt, you can ask me tomorrow after the session. I'll clarify.
Okay.
Is it fine for
Okay.
Abdul? Mohammed was regular. One day he did not attend. Vijay was every day. Okay. So I already shared the link. Again, I'm sharing the link with you. So when you start this practical, please don't install the Linux on your physical machine. So if your physical machine is having 4 GB, you can work, but it may be a little bit slow. If you have 8 GB, it will be very fine. That is the only case. Hard disk, no problem. And the processor, you might be having any processor from after dual core, it will support. So first, I'll be sharing you this file. I think today you will be making the payment. Yes, Vijay? And please, others also, you make the payment today. so that every day's video recordings you'll send, you will be receiving, as well as I'll send the 3 files. One file in that I have written all the practical steps from first day to onward, from first day onwards till last day. And second, this course, as I told you, is divided into 2 parts: standalone and network. So I made one theory part related with network admin part, and one theory file I have made theory content with system admin, that is a standalone topic. So these 3 files I'll be sending. In 2 files, the topics related text content; in 1 file, all the practical steps. So this I'll be sharing you on your mail ID once you make a payment. Now today what I'll do, how to do the installation, I'll show you. Before that, I'm sharing you on the chat box the link from where you have to download first the VMware. After downloading the VMware, it will download on download folder. So go to the download folder, double click on this. As you install any application on Windows, same thing, next, install. It will ask the key. I am providing you the key also. So give the key and restart your machine. So one icon will appear. So all of you, please copy this link which I am pasting on your chat box. So this is the link for the VMware. So I think most of you know how to do this, but still comparing to my previous batch experience, what some people are doing, they are copying this everything and putting and saying, sir, what you have given is not working. So what you have to do, I think you are maybe aware. So just you copy this link from HTTP. Don't copy the heading. So please copy this heading link which I have given to you, like I'm showing you. Copy this link, then go to your browser, then just to paste this link on this browser. Now you can find 2 types of things: Windows Workstation 17 Pro for Linux, this. So you download this one. Just click on this, it will start downloading. So once it get download, where it will get download? Onto your download folder. So go to the download folder. Just you will see that VMware. Double click on this. I already installed. Just go to that VMware. Double click on that. Next. As you install any application in Windows, then it will ask the key. The key also I have shared with you on the chat box. Please copy this. This is the key. You copy this. Don't write manually. Copy this key and paste it and restart. Compulsory restart your Windows machine. So once it
So
has
sorry
been
to disturb.
done, yes,
I'm not
yes,
able to see the screen. Are you sharing some screen, sir?
yes, you are not able to see my screen.
No,
Windows machine.
it's black.
So I think others, can you see my screen? Because I already shared the screen. Others, can you? Yes. So see here, Vijay Kumar, others are able to see. This is my Windows
Okay, then.
machine.
Okay.
Then you just check. Otherwise, you log out and re-log in.
Yes.
So now, once what happens? Once you restart your machine, you can find one icon, like I already done. You can find one icon, VMware Workstation. So you can find what? VMware Workstation. So this is the first thing you have to do. I'm just waiting for our friend to log in. Just a moment. Once he log in, I'll proceed. Abdul, maybe log in. Just wait for a moment, everyone. Okay. So then another thing you have to do is, I told you we are going to work on RHEL. Red Hat Enterprise Linux through the CentOS, because both are exactly same. Only difference is for RHEL support is there, but for that they are charging. We are using this OS for training purpose. So CentOS means a group of people who are working like a Linux expert. They form one association and they have took the source code from the Red Hat people, and exact same copy and same paste they'll do it in the CentOS. So when we are using the for RHEL1, CentOS1 is there. For RHEL2, CentOS2. Like for RHEL7, we have CentOS7. So I'm sharing you the link of the CentOS7, which will work exactly same as from installation to every command, same RHEL7. So the difference is for RHEL7, they are charging, but support they will provide. For CentOS, it is completely free, but no support. That is the only difference. Rest of the things are same. So now I'm sharing with you the operating system. Now I'm sharing you the operating system image on the now on the this chat box. I'm pasting this also. So please copy this link only. Don't copy the heading. Now again I'm showing you now this time for operating system. Yes, Abdul, you are able to see my screen?
Not yet, sir.
What might be the problem from your end only,
I don't know.
because others to see.
Yes, yes, definitely. I have connected to my phone. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you can continue, sir. Those
Okay. So you are not able to see the chat box also?
chatbot possible, sir. I
No,
can
you are
see
able to.
chatbot.
So you copy that in the chat box. I have given you the VMware link and also the operating system link. You copy and paste it in Notepad. Anyhow, this file I'll be sharing with you once you make a payment. This complete file along with the two other files, theory part as
Okay.
well as practical part. I'm giving you so that you don't have to write anything. Now,
Okay, sir.
others who are see no, just see here. This I'm copying the link which I've given to you. Just copy the link, don't copy the heading. Go to the browser again. Then go to the browser. Now paste this link. So there you can find multiple operating system. Some are very low size and some of them quite huge size. So what you have to do, we have to select the for our practical purpose medium size. So that's why I have written in the bracket 4.4 GB. So you use the 4.4 GB. I think just a moment whether I copied the correct file. Okay, I have sorry, this is the file you have to share it. This it's not working. Let me delete it. So now, sorry, the first file is not working. The second file I'm giving you for the keyboard, you see in the bracket 4.4 GB is written. So what you have to do, just copy this link. Copy this link. Now I'm pasting it on the browser. Now you can see here multiple OS size. So some are quite huge, like 9.6 GB. Some is 9.5. Just you go to the second one. That's why I have written in the bracket which one you have to download. 4.4 GB. Just click here. Just click here. So everybody understood up to this? Yes, Mohammed, Vijay, and Vinita. Please be interactive. Please write it so that I can understand. If any question, any doubt is there, please write it. I'll respond to you. Yes, Vijay is saying yes. What about you, Mohammed and Vinita? Okay, fine. So this is what you have to do. So after downloading the VMware, please double click on that and install it. Please double click on the VMware, install it. And after downloading the ISO image of the operating system, Don't do anything to the operating system. Don't compress it or don't uncompress it. Keep as it is, 4.4 GB. Okay. So now, once these two things are ready, once you have downloaded and installed the VMware and downloaded the ISO image of the operating system Linux, now you can proceed with the installation. So shall I proceed with the installation? So first I'll show you how to create a virtual machine, Then after that, how we can do the installation of Linux OS. Yes, Abdul Rafuf, you are able to see the screen now? I think now you may be not able to hear. Mic symbol is not appearing before your name. Uh, Abdul, earlier, Acha, now the mic symbol is appearing to you. You are able to hear me? I think yes.
Yes.
And screen, what about screen?
Yes, sir. I connected to laptop, so everything is fine now. So please proceed.
Okay. So this will be getting recorded. You can see I have shared you two links. So one
Okay.
is the VMware. You copy this VMware link. This is the link. Yes, it is there. Otherwise, I'll put it once more. So first you go to this link, VMware 17th with the keys I'm giving you. So everybody please copy this VMware first. This is the VMware link and then the operating system link. This file I'll be sharing you, don't worry. For today, you just manage it. So if everybody is comfortable up to this, I'll start the showing how to create a virtual machine. So what you have to do, first go to this link. Once again, I'm telling you, please don't copy the heading. Don't copy the heading. Just copy this link from the HTTPS onwards. Copy this link. Like I'm again showing one more time. Copy this link, VMware 17th version. Open your browser. Just to paste this link because our friend was not able to see. Once more I'm doing. So go to this link. Then you can find the VMware Pro. So you click on this. We are using this for Linux purpose. Download this. After downloading, you go to the download folder, download icon, then double click on that which you are downloaded. Just next. It will ask the key. The key is also given. Paste the key and restart the machine. Once you do that, this icon will appear on your desktop. So it means your VMware is got installed. Now, second thing what you have to do, go to this ISO image which I have given to you. So just copy this link. Now paste this link now. Now paste this link on the browser. So I'm repeating multiple times. So go to this link. There are multiple OS. Some are very low size, some are huge size. You go for the middle one, second one. That's why I've written in the bracket 4.4 GB. So just click on this. It will start downloading. So after downloading the OS, don't compress or don't extract anything. Just keep as it is. So install the VMware. First download the VMware and install it. One icon will appear on the desktop. Second thing, download the ISO image. So it will be there in your download. So for simplicity, I copied that and put it on the desktop. So once these two things are ready, we can proceed with the installation. Now I'm showing you the installation. So how to do the installation? So once again, I'm telling you, please don't install the Linux OS on your physical machine. Like my physical machine is Windows, which is easy to operate. So on this machine, without disturbing your machine, you have to do this course. So keep your machine, physical machine as it is. On that, install the VMware 17th version, which I have given to you. Then using that VMware, you create a virtual machine. How to create? I'll show you now. So now we are proceeding with how to create a virtual machine through the VMware. What is the advantage of VMware? You can create any number of virtual machines without on a single physical machine without disturbing your physical machine. So now create a virtual machine. How to create? After installing the VMware, double click on that VMware icon, which will appear on your desktop after you install it. Then you will get this window. Create a new machine. You will get a window, create a new machine. So already I am taking other batches. So suppose like this, I already created this. So once their course is completed, so what I can do, I can delete. You also, once you practice and again you want to practice, you can delete. Again you can create. So now it is appearing like this for you. So now we need to create a virtual machine. So double click on your VMware workstation. Double click on your VMware workstation machine. Then to create a new machine, click on create a new virtual machine. You will get two options, typical and custom. So select the first option, typical. Select the first option. By default it is selected. Click on next. Now by default second option will be there, but you select the third option, because I told you in our previous class why most of the servers are working on Linux, because Linux OS is more secure. Linux OS can be installed on multiple partition. Windows OS can be installed only on a single drive, that is C drive, and in that it is easy to operate, no doubt, but disadvantage, in Windows one of the OS folder get corrupted, entire OS will be lost. But to prevent that, the Linux has introduced what? The Linux OS can be installed on multiple partition, which we cannot do in Windows. So what is the advantage of that? When you install the Linux OS on multiple partition, if one of the Linux OS folder get corrupted, that folder belong to which partition, that will get affected without affecting the complete OS. So for that, what you have to do? Select the third option. I will install the operating system later. If you select this option, default it will allow you to create only two partition, but recommended partition for Linux installation for better security and stability, create minimum 4 partition. You can create more than 4 also, but minimum 4 partition we should create. So for that, go to the third option. I will install the operating system later. After that, go to the next option. This we are not doing the installation. We are making the machine ready. We are creating a virtual machine ready for the Linux installation. So which OS you want to install? Linux. So select here Linux. Like I told you, Linux is an open source operating system. Open source means the source code of Linux kernel, which is designed by Linus Torvald, is freely available. Using that source code, different companies have added their own some things, and they made their own OS like Ubuntu, SUSE, Kali Linux. So many are there. Out of the best one is Red Hat. So Red Hat exact copy is CentOS. So we are discussing RHEL 7 through CentOS 7. So which is a 64-bit architecture. You select CentOS 7. I have given you the link. Once I shared you this link, my practical file, even 8 that is available, exact same way it will work. Now the latest, a few months back, 9 they have released. On 9 also have worked. I have checked everything what we are doing on 7 is working. Everything exactly same. So you select here CentOS 7. Next. Now here you can give some name, or you can continue with the same name. Later also you can change it the name. Now where it is installing by default? In C drive. Suppose you want to install in C drive, you can proceed with next. No, you want to keep it in some other drive. So you go to the browse. I kept enough space in E drive, so I'll go to the E drive. So here you can just go there, create one folder with any name of your choice. So here I created one folder with the name Linux 10. Or I can just rename that. Linux 10 AM batch. So here by default it is taking 20 GB, but 10 to 12 GB is enough. So I'll be taking multiple batches. So I'm just giving 12. You can keep 20 or 10 also is enough. So 10 is also enough. Then select here, store the virtual disk as a single file. Then click on here, next. Now before finish, you can click on customize hardware. Click on customize hardware. Now go to the CD. So whether we are installing the OS through CD, no, nowadays we are using the ISO image, which we have downloaded. So first you have to download. Then now select ISO image. So where I kept from the download folder, I copied onto the desktop for simplicity. So this is my ISO image. Select and say open. Now it is appeared. Close. Suppose you have forgotten to give the path and you have click on finish. No problem. You can give the path now. See here. You click here, right click, settings, select that OS, right click setting. If you have forgotten to give the path, then now also you can go to the CD, select ISO image, browse where you are kept here, like this. Both options I have shown you. So this is how you can create a virtual machine. So whether we did the installation till now, no, we have done the creation of a virtual machine to do the installation of Linux OS. So up to this, if you have followed, please tell me. All of you, up to this, have you understood how to create a virtual machine? If you understood this, I'll proceed with installation. So I got the answer from two persons. Two persons didn't understand. Yes, Abdul and Vinita. Any doubt? So can I proceed now? Yes, Abdul. Everybody said no doubt till now. So, oh, so can I proceed with the installation? Yes, Abdul Rauf. You are able to hear me? Everybody responded. Please, Abdul, you also please respond. Okay. So now we will proceed with the installation. So to begin with the installation, what you have to do? You have to click on power on this virtual machine. Now we are beginning the installation. So click on power on. Now here, can you see the option? So this is to make your screen full size. If you click by mistake this, it will not appear anything. So go to this middle one. Can you see here? Just if you keep a cursor, it will show full. So click on full. Now using the up arrow key, by default, which option is highlighting? Second option, test the media. That is used when we inserted the DVD. But we are doing through ISO image. So select the first option using the up arrow key. Using the up arrow key, select the first option. Then press enter. Press enter. Now again it will ask you press to enter. Again press enter. Now wait, the OS will get loaded. Now it is getting started loading.
जियो छालूंगा है बता रही बात करने नहीं आ रहा
Now here, like when you do any installation, it will ask us to first select the language. So here also, first option is English. So if you want to use any language, you can use any language of your choice. So many languages are available. Even Hindi also is there. So I am continuing with English. Continue on English. Now here one new window will appear once you prefer the language and click on here continue. So this will come. So here, are you getting the begin installation highlighting? Are you getting the begin installation highlighting? No. So what you have to do to get that option highlighting, you have to configure this as per your requirement. So all of you please concentrate now. So first here the date and time. So here date and time selected by default according to the New York means US. So if you want to set according to your location, click on that date and time. Then here you can use your map. From here you can change, but it will take more time. Select the map. Now change the date and time according to your country. Now in India, what is the time now? It is 11:23. So I can select here 11. Now date is, this is the time. Now you want 24 hours, 12 hours, it is up to you. Then now this is the month. Yes, it is correct. That is first month. Then this is the date and this is the year. Yes. So once you have selected this, now you say done. Say done. Like in Windows, OK or next, similar to that, done. So date and time has been set according to our location. Language is already selected. Now don't do anything here. Now next point is installation. So software selection. So whatever you do here, it will upload here. So don't do anything on the installation source. Please remember this. Now after selecting the date and time, language, you go to the, so here software, still if you want to change the language, after this is for the language after installation. So I'm going with the English only. So I'm going with the English only. After installation also I want to use English. Then if you want to use the next option, next option is what? Software selection. So all of you please concentrate here, software selection. In that, what is the option selected here by default? What is the option kept by default? Minimal install. So if you proceed with this option, after the installation is completed, you will get only text mode. Linux can work in text and graphical mode. So if you want to get both text and graphical mode, you click on software selection. Here, select this option, either GNOME desktop or server with the GUI. In both this, you can work in text mode and graphical. You cannot select more than one option. You can select only one option. So here, select a better server with the GUI instead of first option. If you proceed with the first option, after installation is completed, you can work only in text mode. So if you want to get a text mode and graphical mode, select the server with the GUI. Next, done. Now it is updating. So please wait for a few seconds. Please wait for a few seconds. It will update. Now see here, done. Server with GUI. So don't do anything on the installation source. Whatever you do here, it will affect here. Same way here, if you select here, it will affect. So now I hope up to this everybody is fine, because it is what's simple, just a language selection, time, then we went to the software selection, and here we want to have which OS, server with GUI option selected. Now we need to install the OS. Now we need to install the OS. So to install the OS, what is the main specialty of Linux? We can install the OS on multiple partition. So if you want to proceed with the OS installation with multiple partition, so what you have to do, click on installation destination. Click on installation destination. So click on installation destination. Here you have three options. If you go with the first option, only 2 partitions will be created. But we want to create 4 partitions. So select the second option. So according to the second option, select the second option, you can do the partition as per your requirement. How many you want to create, you can create that many. So second option is best. So select the second option. I will configure partitioning, then click on done. So click on installation destination, select the second option. I will configure partitioning, click on done. After that, now whatever space you are given, it is available. Now we need to create multiple partition. So what is the option given under partitioning scheme to create the partition? The default option is LVM. So I think most of you don't know about the LVM. So we will be discussing this LVM in the coming day session. So once you know the LVM, in the future, if you want to do the installation, do through the LVM. But if you don't know the LVM, we have to go with the standard partition. So what is the difference between LVM and standard partition? In disk management, we'll be discussing in detail. We have a session for LVM, 1 or 2 days completely we'll discuss. On the first day I told you. So if you select the LVM partition, in simple word, whatever size you are giving, you can able to resize. But for that you should know LVM. If you proceed the partition through standard, whatever size you are giving, that remain fixed, that you cannot change in the future. So which is a better option? LVM. Because if you use this option, you can, whatever size you are giving today, that you can able to resize it, increase it. But with the standard partition, you cannot change it. But for that, you should know LVM. So if you don't know the LVM, because we will be discussing this in the coming desk session. So go to the standard partition and create the partition. Create the partition. So how to create the partition? So to create the partition, click on plus. Then this window will come mount point. So here I told you in the Saturday session, file system hierarchy standard. So those who are not available on Saturday, please go through that Saturday session, which is will be sent to you on your link once you make the payment, or this as a demo session. I think it is available on YouTube channel also. So in Windows, the OS will get installed on C drive. In Linux, the OS get installed on this. I explained in detail on Saturday. Vijay was there. Yes, Vijay Kumar, you remember, no? Slash is called root directory. So whenever we install Linux, it get installed on slash directory. Select the slash. In Windows, it is similar to C drive. Now the size of our OS is 4.4 GB. So you can have to give minimum 6 GB this, not less than that. So you give for size slash 6 GB. 6 GB size you give. Next. Under the slash, you have many subdirectories. So we discuss on Saturday. Slash boot contain Linux kernel, main part of the Linux OS, Linux kernel, then bootloader, grub, and bootable file. So booting process we'll be discussing after few days. Very, very important concept. So the booting means loading of the OS takes place through which directory? Slash boot directory. So whatever important things are there in Linux, for that we have to make separate partition. So it requires 100 MB space. So I'm giving how much? 200. So did I write any MB, GB? No. So if you don't write any unit, default it takes MB. See here, add mount point. So slash 6 GB /boot 200 for our practical purpose. Then if you want to make user database server /home, now you want to make log server. Depending upon which type of server you want, you have to select the option. If you want to make log server, so select third option /var. User database server means all user data will be stored /home. So my company want user database server, so I need to select third partition. So there we have to give his huge size. Here we are working for practical purpose, just training purpose. So 500. So there here I'm taking MB. There it might be 500 GB. Okay, size can be anything, but concept is same. So how many partitions over? 3 partition. So out of 10 GB, around 7 GB is over. 3 GB is still 4. Now we need to create one more partition, minimum 4 partition. Swap. Swap is a logical memory. About swap also we'll be discussing in coming days session, how it will improve the system performance. Today you just remember swap is a logical memory which is used to improve the system performance. How it will improve we'll see in the coming days session. So you have to create one partition for swap also 1 GB. Click on add mount point. So how many partitions you have created? 4. If you want to delete any partition, select and minus, delete. To create plus. So I'm using 1 GB per swap. So now how many size over? Out of 10 GB, around 8 GB is over. I have free space around 2 GB. Roughly 2.8 means 3 GB roughly space is there. So after installation, can I create the partition? Yes, that we will be discussing under disk management concept. So 4 partition is enough for me. So once it is enough, you can click on done. Now it is asking, do you want to cancel it or accept? Accept means you want to proceed with installation. Accept the changes. Now which option is highlighting here? Begin installation. Now click on begin installation. So I told you the administrator account name in Linux is what? Root. / is called root directory, but when we say only root, that is what I was telling on Saturday. When we say only root means we are talking about user. Which user? Administrator user, super user. So we need to set the password. So by default, it will ask you to write the password minimum 8 character with its complexity, password, alphabet and number. But if you forget your administrator password, you can reset, but lengthy process is there. So to avoid that, you can give even 1 character as a password. So I'll suggest you for the root password, you write your name as your password because you will not forget your name. Linux is case sensitive. So use all small letters only. If you write your first letter capital and other small and you have forgotten, it will not work. So which password you can remember easy, that you give. I hope the easiest thing to remember is your name. So you can give even 2-3 letters or 1 letter, first character of your name also you can give. Then say okay, done. So root password is been set. So it will once you give that, it will say your password is weak. But if you just click on done twice, it will accept even 1 character if you give. And compulsory you have to create 1 user. So I'm creating 1 user. I'm not given any name, just alphabet. 1 letter password you can create. Now see here, I'm giving 1 character. It will say it is too short, but still if you press done twice, it will accept. So in the real time, this user, they will check this box. The administrator privilege, they'll get to that user. But for our training purpose, we will be login with root. So don't uncheck this, don't check this box. Just to give some name and just give some password. And if you forget this password, no problem. With root, you can log in and change it. So now it is installing. So how many application it is installing? 1348. So once this is installed, it will ask us to reboot. So after reboot, still after reboot also it will ask us to do a few more steps. So that many steps it will we have to do. So that, shall we do it today or shall we do it tomorrow? So if you don't have the time, what you can do when the installation is going on, you don't have the time, you can keep in suspended mode. Click on the cross mark, suspend. When the installation is going on, if you power off, whatever installation you have done will be gone. Again, you have to create a virtual machine. Again, you have to proceed with the. So if you have the time, we can wait. It may take about 5 to 7 minutes. Otherwise, we can simply suspend it where we stopping. From tomorrow, we can resume it. Because after installation, few more steps we have to do. So better we do it tomorrow, because that steps I can show you. So before that, you please tell me, did you understood installation, everyone?
Sir, we cannot use directly ISO image.
ISO image where you want to use?
In the VMware, can we select ISO image?
I also selected same thing, no?
Why
You are
making?
saying without downloading, without downloading?
No, after downloading the ISO image. So why we are making partitions, sir? I didn't understand why we have to make the partitions or all.
See here, what I told you, when you select the ISO image, if you do everything in a single partition, you can do.
Okay.
This partition I have not made on my physical machine. These I made on the Linux OS machine.
Yes.
So if you create multiple partition, see here, on Saturday you did not attend it, no? So you go through that. So in Windows, everything is installed where? In C drive, yes?
Yes.
You have idea about Windows? In the C drive, there is a folder called users. Yes?
Yes.
So users folder, if one of the user login and he got corrupted with some issue, virus got entered or something. So ultimately what happens in Windows, first that folder get corrupted. That folder will affect user folder. That user folder is there where? On C drive. It will affect C drive. All the data will be gone. Your OS will be gone. So to avoid that, what we have done, we have created important subdirectory separate partition. So where our OS will be there? On slash. So we will be working on slash home or slash root. So if that get corrupted, only that part will get affected without affecting the complete OS. That's why we have to create multiple partitions.
Okay. And Saturday you have took the demo, right, sir?
No, this course actually started, I think Thursday, I think Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
So 3 sessions are there. So that is available on our YouTube channel, or once you make a payment, all those will be sent to your, they'll create one drive, all the videos they'll upload, every day's videos on your link.
Sir, can you show me the course content, what you are going to cover? Because I'm learning, I'm an electronic student, sir. I don't have much idea about Linux. And now I'm learning Kafka. Have you heard about the Kafka Apache?
Apache?
Kafka Apache.
No, I'm aware about the Apache web server.
Web server, no? Okay, Kafka Apache I'm learning. In there we have Linux.
So the Linux mainly anywhere in VMware Linux will work, AWA Linux will work, DevOps it will work. In the background, everything in Linux will be there. In SAP also. So that's why this is a foundation course.
So you are going to cover everything.
Let's see here. What are the topics I will cover? I'll just go through it. So can I suspend it?
Yes,
so tomorrow we can start from here. So I'm suspending it. Now the benefit of the people like you, and I think Vinita is also first time. So I said this is the file. So this is the topics. So I cannot give the overview because it will take about half an hour.
Yes.
So I given that in the first day session. So this course can be done by anybody. So this course is divided into 2 parts. And if you have a gap to 2-3 years also, usually you can cover. So much depth we will be covering, standalone and network admin. So I made one file, standalone text file. This content theory part I have given. In network admin part, one separate file. In that network admin part, theory part I have kept. And in one file, standalone and network admin, practical, all first to last day practical I fed. So total 3 files I'll be sharing. So in a standalone topic, we'll be covering like introduction, which I already covered, structure also covered, now installation. Now tomorrow onwards, basic commands like how to log in, how to check our which directory we are working, how to change our directory, how to check our content, how to create files using cat, touch, editor, how to create single directory, multiple, parental, how to copy files and directory, how to rename, what is soft link, what is hard link, what is absolute path, what is relative path. This comes under basic. Then after that we will be proceeding with what? Booting process. So once you switch on the machine, you will not get immediate login screen. In the background, the OS will get loaded. So what are the different stages of booting process that we'll discuss, and the run level. After that, the administration part. Like when you are an administrator in any company, if your company has conducted some interviews and appointed some employees, so can the employees create their own account? No. So as an admin, you have to create their account. So in the user administration, we'll be discussing how to create the account, how to assign the password. So where the user detail will be stored, how we can modify them, user database file. If a employee left the company, how to delete their account, that we'll see in user administration. So how we will control the users, how the company data is protected. So the company data should be shared and protected. So that will be done for multiple users by using group. So group is a collection of users. So we'll be discussing how to create a group like in WhatsApp, then how to add the users who need same permission into the group, how to make group admin, where the group detail will be stored, that we'll see. Then after that, how will the users be controlled in the company. As an administrator, you need to control and manage your users and at the same time protect the company data. So this you can do with the help of the permission. So in Linux, there are 3 permission policies: basic file permission, access control list, and advanced file permission. All the three permissions will be discussing. Basic file permission, in which how we have to check the permission on a file or directory, that we will see. How to change the permission on the file and directory. So in basic file permission applied on categories wise, like owner, group owner, and others. Then if you want to give different permission to different user, ACL we will use. Again, in advanced file permission, 3 types of permission: set UID, set GID, sticky bit. So that we will discuss. Then after that, second part in standalone, disk management. How to create partition, how to implement the LVM, how to apply the RAID, how to take the backup using various tools like dump command. Every day user will write new data. So in the dump command, 3 types of backups, like first full backup, incremental backup, differential in dump command. Then how to compress the data and take the backup using tar. How to uncompress with tar we'll see. Then how to take the backup of multiple files and directory, CPIO. Then what are the tasks running in our machine? How to check it with process command, process status command, and top command. These we will discuss. And then after that, scheduling of job. Suppose you want to create one file at one time, or create a user, or take the backup at so and so time. For that, automation, scheduling job using AT and cron tab. So both we will discuss using the cron tab, how we can create a file or user or backup. This is the first part. Second part, network admin. So there, how to configure the servers. Like to assign the IP to all your client, we have to configure DHCP server. To share the data, we have 3 servers: FTP, NFS, Samba. All the 3 servers will discuss. With FTP, you can share any type of file on any OS, but file, not directory. With NFS, we can share files and directory, but only Linux to Linux. If you want to do the sharing from Linux to Windows, Windows to Linux, Samba server. Then how to take the remote desktop using SSH, Telnet, this I'll show you. Then how to configure the DNS through which we can access our servers or website through name. So then how to host the website through the Apache web server. How to host the website through Apache. So these are the total content which we are going to discuss. I gave you the overview brief.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes. Material will be given, sir. Material and video access. How long we can access the videos?
See, this you can ask our Durga people.
Okay.
I think it is for 1 year, but you just confirm it.
Okay.
And they will be sending you every day. So please make a payment. I think Vijay Kumar, you will be making the payment today, no? Okay, you will be paying by evening. What about others? Mohammed, you are also attended, no? And Vinita and Ruf. So you make a payment as soon as possible so that I can send you these 3 files. You can be updated with everyday recording also. Okay.
And how long it will take the session, sir? 25 days or how long?
No, it is like up to 32 to 34 days.
Okay.
Roughly 1 month, excluding
Roughly.
Sundays. Wow.
The class will be from Monday to Friday, right?
Yes, no, Monday to Saturday. Even Saturday
Monday
I'm
to
taking.
Saturday also you are taking. Daily 1 hour. Okay.
Yes.
Timing 10:30, right?
Yes, 10:30.
10:30 to 11:30. Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Is there any doubt, any questions, Vinita, from your end? Yes, Mohammed, and when you will be paying, Mohammed?
Sir,
Vijay is saying,
I will go through the your
yes,
previous lecture. Then
yes,
I will listen.
yes, yes. You go through it, and if you have any question also, you ask me
Okay.
tomorrow after the session. Yes, yes, Mohammed, when you will be making a payment? I am audible to you, Mohammed?
You are asking me?
No, to Mohammed, I am saying.
Okay.
Our
Yes.
another friend is there, Mohammed. When you will be paying, Mohammed?
So what is the fee, sir?
It is 5,000 rupees.
5,000.
Yes. Initially, they have given here their numbers also. They have given Google Pay number also here. See here. Okay. So Mohammed, you will be also paying by today. Our friend Vijay is paying. And what about you, Vinita? Yes, Vinita, you are having any questions, any doubt? Okay. So by when you will be paying? See, minimum like already one person has paid. So minimum 2 to 3 persons means we'll have the batches. Already one person is made the payment. Vijay Kumar. Okay. Our friend Viraya is there. No, he already made the payment. He did not join today. Okay. Yes. Is there any question, any doubt, or can I close this session? Yes, Vinita. By when you will be paying so that I can update to them? You will pay by tomorrow? Okay, no problem. So just go through my previous recording. If you have any questions, tomorrow after the session, you can ask me. Okay, I'll update to them. Vijay, you will be paying today and Mohammed also today. Vinita by tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow. I'm closing the session. Thank you, everyone. Yes, Mohammed, you have any questions? Mohammed, do you have any question or can I close it? Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you.